Okay, so today we're going to learn how to solve quadratic equations, and this type is with no b term. So if you don't have a b term, this is the only way you can do this type. And the reason we couldn't do this type yesterday is you couldn't combine the x's. But since if you have no b term, you only have one x on a side. So we can actually solve these like normal. So I'm going to solve these like normal. I'm going to add 100 to the other side. And I'll get x squared equals 100. Then I'll just take the square root. And when you take the square root of that, you need to realize that you should have two answers because you have a U shape. So you're going to have a positive side, which is why I put a plus, and a negative side, which is why I put a minus. So you're going to have a positive and negative side. So that would give me x equals positive 10 and x equals negative 10. Let's try another example. This one on this other side. So, again, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add 22. And I'm going to get that x squared equals 22. Again, I'm going to square root to get rid of that x squared. But again, we got to do a plus or minus because, again, you have this U shape. So you have a positive side and a negative side. And you have x equals, well, I'm going to have to find what the square root of 22 is. So I'm going to throw that in on my calculator. If you round up, that's 4.7. So that's going to be the positive answer. And we have to have a negative answer, which is equal to negative 4.7. So, again, we should get these two answers, positive 4.7 and negative 4.7. So you should always get two answers. Let's do one more example. Okay. So this time, I'm going to subtract 33 to get it to the other side. So I'm going to get x squared is equal to negative 33. Then I'm going to take the square root of both sides. I'm going to get x equals plus or minus the square root of negative 33. But the issue becomes, when you put negative 33 in on your calculator under a square root, you'll get domain error or some kind of error. And that's because you can't take a negative square root. It just kind of doesn't make sense. So this is our case where we get a no solution. And that kind of makes sense because if you remember from our transformations, that plus 33 means move it up 33 spaces and face it upwards. So this graph is up 33 spaces, so it's like up here. It's going this way. There's no way it's ever going to cross this x-axis. So it definitely would be a no solution. So try some of these first problems and see how you can do.